off, turn it off.
I'm trying, goddammit. Stop my goddamn hands! What will you do? I'm trapped in a hot air balloon. I got. It's the cannabis. I'm here with my man in the middle of the city, late at night. Like I said, next to a dumpster. Like I said before. And then for any more videos of me and my friend, check the playlist that I have. Anyways, my friend is Damien The Sexy Homeless. Say what's up.
Sup?
And it's me, man. You know what I'm saying? Came back in this hole, ready to go on a hot air balloon, though.
It's a pretty balloon.
So what will you do if trapped in a hot air balloons?
I would try to figure out what's wrong with it and fix the mechanism so we can get out of the hot air balloon.
No, there's not, bro. Trapped. I mean that the shit is continuously going up, and the engine is. Mike, man, I can't do nothing yet because it's stuck. This is a scenario where it doesn't turn off.
We could try to cut a cord or something so that it can't, push air into it, so that we would just fall.
Cut a cord?
And
what?
Then, what I'm saying is that usually there's a mechanism that comes to a lever, right? If we disconnect that, then the flame will stop, and then we would start gliding down. But we wouldn't go that fast because the air would keep us up a little bit. We're in a basket.
Can you speak up to the mic?
So we are in a basket basically, so we would slide down into the ground, and I doubt that we would have.
Can you pull up your chair so you can get closer to the mic?
We wouldn't have a whole lot of casualties that way. You know what I mean? If we did that, being that the air is going to be blowing up in there as we go down, so we wouldn't be going super fast.
Yeah.
And then we could still hit the dirt with like maybe a few casualties.
I'm talking about that it's stuck nonstop.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing you can do. It's completely hot. There's no. What you talking about? You have a wrench. There's no wrench.
I never said a wrench. I said cut it. So it could be a knife.
You ain't got no
something.
scissors.
Somehow magically we don't have the tools. Let's see here. Shit.
Then I got a lot of gas. It's beer. Beer's giving me a lot of gas.
I'd probably like dive out in my glide suit and just fucking fly and squirrel down.
What the in the single blue sperm whale fuck are you thinking with the wingsuit gliding down? This is not James Bond. And what about the family that you have on board? Oh, to crisps? You can have them to nuggets, to nugget crisps.
We could take that rope that they have on the balloon and take it when I glide down. We could tie it to something heavy, so that it would stop it from going too far up or too far. You know what I mean?
Listen, so you have a hot air balloon going up, and then you have a what? You're putting a stick and where? I'm
talking about how most hot air balloons have a rope. It's usually pretty thick, and if you do happen to have one of those suits, you can glide down. You can take that rope and tie it onto something hard. When you get down, hopefully it would stop the balloon. It's not guaranteed, but it might help.
What help? What help? What heavy shit? What are you talking about?
Like when you dock a boat, it has a rope on it. Well, most balloons have those as well. Like
a heavy thing?
Like most hot air balloons have that thick rope that you would dock the balloon on anyways.
Yeah, but it's just a rope.
That's what I'm saying, though.
It's not a rope with an anchor.
No, it doesn't have to be an anchor, on it. What I'm saying though is if you were to go down and you could tie it on something heavy, you know what I mean, and and it won't be able to pull it out as easily, and it would kind of keep it kind of blowing. And then
speak into the mic.
You can bring your family down on that rope. You know what I mean? Slowly, but you can do it. I mean,
Can you get closer? Like, why are you so far, dude?
I'm not that far.
This man over here, like, by the door.
I was just saying.
By the door, man. Come here.
Mm-hmm. And then once the rope is, has it officially docked to where it can't, I mean, and I'm sure there's going to be some pull probably, but the whole idea of it, like, happening.
This is what will happen to you, man.
You know what I mean?
If
you can,
with that idea,
get your family out. Yeah, well, electricity ain't gonna connect.
No, at that height, I'm jumping down.
Rope.
Would you jump down at that height?
I mean, if there was a roof closer up to it, maybe. But you're more likely to break an ankle on the way down.
All right, so what the fuck did you say again that you would do? You would try to break the mechanism? It's too hot, man. You don't have nothing. You don't have a rope. You just keep going up.
I mean, it all depends what supplies you have. You know what I mean?
Well, supplies for what, man? Like, this is not fucking Wizard of Oz. You're not going into a fucking magical land.
I never said I was, thankfully.
Unless
I wouldn't want to.
What the fuck was that sound? Do that again.
What, this?
Do that sound that you just did.
I don't know what sound I even made, to be honest.
Like a cup. Like.
Oh, I don't know.
The fuck was that?
But I mean.
Anyways, that would be you trying to.
You could, I mean.
Oh, Mike, help!
You can still.
I'll be like, I'm in the basket. Come back in.
I mean, if
fuck that.
If everything else does fail, I mean, you still have the rope and you can still tie it around your waist to secure yourself, and then fucking slowly go down, and whoever's in there with you can undo it slowly.
All right, so look at
still tie it.
Look at this.
That's pretty badass, by the way. Lots a lot of balloons.
All right, so let's say, look, you just kept going up, up, and up. You think you wouldn't go into space on that shit?
I think that you would eventually die from the pressure. It's the same thing as if you go too deep into the
and then you will run out of gas.
Well, it's the same thing though as just diving too deep into the water on your own as a human being, and you could pop your eardrums and kill yourself that way because it gets too pressured.
No, I believe that.
You know what I mean? It's the same thing as the ozone layer apparently, or whatever it's called. It'll kill you. Mm-hmm. It's just like if you let a balloon go, a small balloon will pop. Well, I mean, I would much rather take my chances and get a rope and just
So how the fuck you
take
gonna
it down.
end this shit? Look, I will fucking damn, the cables. I will disconnect all the cables.
You could at least, yeah. Something.
I mean, what if it started burning the goddamn hot air balloon? What are you gonna do then? You fuck.
I mean, like I said,
abort mission.
I mean, all you have is the rope, thankfully. You know what I mean? And you take your chances. You tie it around your waist and you just go down, and pray that you make it. You know what I mean? Because you stay in that basket without that balloon, you're gonna fall too fast and you'll die anyways. And
I'm fucking staying on the basket.
But but here's the thing though: if that balloon breaks because if the air does burn it, then there's nothing stopping that wind from and gravity pulling you down. So that basket's gonna end up breaking and you're gonna probably be dead.
Shit, find me in the basket.
You know what I mean? I would much rather take my chances.
I'm gripping all 20 limbs, all 10 fingers,
that's the whole
and 10
thing.
toes onto the bottom of that basket.
Like what I would do
on the bottom of that
I take that rope, I tie it around my waist, and then I unravel it, keep it in my hand, and then I just go down slowly. Because if you have the coil in your hand, you could undo it as you go down.
The fucking thing can stop burnt. You can start going up and up.
That's
you're gonna be floating. Arms are gonna get tired. You're gonna fall off of that fucking thing.
Not if you're hanging onto the rope. You know what I mean? You just gotta make sure it's secure and then go down. Dang. Of course, then you have this.
Yo,
that shit can happen. You get electrocuted that way.
They have. Koa. Have you heard of that street?
I'm not
Walgreens.
Oh, I'm not good with names around here.
There's a Walgreens over there.
Over there where
they
racetrack?
had hot air. No, not the other way. By the hospital.
Oh.
They had hot air balloons. Fucking taking off from here.
Damn, that's cool. I mean, I wouldn't mind a balloon. That sounds pretty cool though, or a blimp even or something. Pretty cool.
A blimp.
I mean, a balloon is pretty close to what a blimp is. It's just more simpler design.
There was a disaster one time in a blimp that it was like hydrogen inside of the fucking blimp. It was a German.
The first blimps were called Led Zeppelins
or something. No.
That's where the band gets its name.
For real?
Yeah, the original blimps. I think
they have an album cover with that.
The original blimps, and they had giant blimps called Led Zeppelins, and if I'm correct, the Nazis had them or something like that, or somebody had them, and they were using them for war, as like warships. Yeah.
Look, what is that? A fire?
Looks like he's heating up the balloon to take off.
He landed there by mistake. Nah, hell no. Why would he fucking take off from there? You goofy.
Maybe they're filming it for some. I don't know. I mean, you never know what's going on. I mean, he looks kind of secure right there, though, too. But you never know. I mean, hell, he could have landed there as an emergency.
I don't know what the fuck you just said, Jit.
But yeah, like I said, man, if that shit starts burning, I'm going down on that rope immediately. I'm not gonna fucking let that thing fall. I mean, burn and let me die.
My hands! God damn it, cadet!
I mean, I'm usually wearing gloves anyway, and I normally do have.
The flesh is coming off, Damien. I don't know what to do. I'm starting to see my bones. What would you do?
I mean, it'd be.
Fuck it! I'll use my legs. They're not gonna take me like this alive. My death is not gonna be by a goddamn balloon.
I mean, if your hands do get stuck, it would be better just to go in and pull you off. Honestly, I mean, sure, and you'll have skin loss, but it's a lot better.
Nigga had the skin pull on my cock. I don't give not to have the skin pull on that. Not me.
You cannot pull what
it's me dead on that thing. Never, ever. You could.
I'm gonna get balloonified. I'm gonna get balloonified
and bazonked. Bazonky?